Okay, I am going to be very, very calm about this. Oh my God, we won! Oh my God, we beat the Broncos and Russell Wilson! Oh my God, holy cow! I can't believe it! You can't believe it! Everyone can't believe it! Oh my God, what a game! That was much better than I expected. Holy moly. Like, oh my God. Our defense played good. Geno Smith looked better than I expected. And to top it all off, the Broncos go for a 64-yard field goal, and they miss. Ha ha! Broncos country left wide. And Seahawks country, let's fly. Let's go. We're 1-0. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. And we're the only team. We are the only team in our division that is won. What? No way. Like, the Rams lost because Matthew Stafford keep throwing bad interceptions. The 49ers lost to the Bears. The Bears. The freaking Bears. And Kyler Murray and the Cardinals, they got absolutely torched by Patrick Mahomes. I knew the Chiefs were going to win that game, but the 49ers lost to the Bears. And the Rams lost to the Bills. I mean, honestly, that game could have gone either way. But still, we're the only team that's won in this division so far. That is so wild. But anyways, yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say. So, I'm going to get my hat back on. We're going to go straight into the intro right now. Anyways, guys, what is up? It's Thomas48, 12th Man Fan here, and welcome to my Week 2 NFL predictions. So in Week 1, I didn't really do so well. It was kind of mixed, a lot of upsets, surprisingly. And I am so happy about how that Monday night game went. I already stated that. But, man, I am still super happy for the Seahawks. Now, let's see if we can go to Santa Clara and beat the 49ers and try to be 2-0. We'll get to that game in a little bit. But now, it's time to get the predictions started. I got the helmets right behind there. I'm going to put them on my football field down there. And let's get into it. Okay, so before we begin, I want to apologize for the noise in the background. I think Justin is watching another one of his horror movies. Not really my thing, but I'm sorry if you can hear some of the noise back there. But anyways, our first game, the first ever Thursday night football game for the new Prime Video contract deal. Of course, Prime Video is now the new official home for Thursday night football. Anyways, our first official full season for Thursday night football on Prime Video. Kicking it off, we have an AFC West showdown. The Los Angeles Chargers going in to face the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, this game could go either way, but I am going to give the edge to the Chiefs. They're playing at home. It's in Arrowhead. I just don't see the Chargers pulling it off in Arrowhead. I mean, it's an Arrowhead. It's super loud there. Sometimes these players can't even get in sync sometimes. I think it will be a close score. It's going to be a close and entertaining game, but I think Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs will come out on top with this one. I got the Chiefs winning this one on Thursday night. Moving on, we've got our first Sunday game. We have the New England Patriots going in to face the Pittsburgh Steelers. This is a battle between the two teams that have the most Super Bowls in NFL history. both tied with 6. And let me just say, oh my God, the Patriots looked freaking terrible against Miami. Oh my God, they got blown the heck out. Miami, the Dolphins blew the Patriots out 20-7. What? Oh, I am just slapping my knee just thinking about that. Oh my God. And I am so happy because I hate the Patriots. I'm sorry if there's any Patriots fans that watch my videos. I'm sorry. I do not like your team. I don't. And the Patriots are just not looking good either. So I don't have to pick them. I'm not forced to pick them. I'm picking Pittsburgh. The Steelers are going to win the game. I think the Patriots will still try to put up a fight, but the Steelers will come out on top in this one. Heck yeah. All right, moving on. Our next game, we got the Miami Dolphins going in to face the Baltimore Ravens. Now, this game I was kind of going back and forth with. The Dolphins, coming off a win against the Patriots, they absolutely slapped the New England Patriots right across the face, 20-7. And the Baltimore Ravens absolutely slapped the New York Jets like I expected them to. The Jets were not going to win that game, and everyone knows it. But now these two teams meet up each other, and let me just tell you, this game was a toss-up. I didn't know which team to go with. Both teams look good. But I am going to give the edge to the Baltimore Ravens. I said edge there, I don't know why. It's edge. Edge. I think the Baltimore Ravens do have the edge with this game. They are playing at home in Baltimore. They have the home field advantage. And the Ravens did look really good last week. And Tua is still very young. Lamar Jackson, of course, has played longer than Tua has as a starter. And the Ravens, I think, are slightly the better team, though this game could go either way. But I am taking the Ravens on this one, but it will be a close matchup. The Ravens will barely squeak by with a victory. Moving on, we got the New York Jets going in to face the Cleveland Browns. You already know who I'm taking. The Jets, they just absolutely suck. I mean, they did not look good against Baltimore, and I do not think they're going to beat Cleveland either. Sure, they might have Jacoby Brissett, but Jacoby Brissett could easily beat the New York Jets. And that is definitely saying something. I mean, honestly, what I think Jets stands for is just endless tons of suffering. That is literally... Like, honestly, this is what I think Jets stands for. Just endless times suffering. That is honestly what I think it stands for. Because let's be honest, these Jets fans just suffer year after year. So just endless times suffering is just a perfect way to just sum up what Jets stands for. Anyways, I'm taking the Cleveland Browns. I don't think it'll be a very big blowout, but I think it's going to be a low-scoring game since both teams seem to not be that good. I think both teams are definitely going to make crucial mistakes, and I think the Jets will have opportunities come into this game, but obviously they're going to screw it up. So I'm taking Cleveland in a low-scoring game. They will win, and they will get their second win in a row. Moving on, we got another game that I think could go either way. We got the Washington Commanders going in to face the Detroit Lions. I am taking the Commanders on this one. I think the Lions will try to put up a fight. I mean, I think probably the Lions are going to get blown out early, but then they'll probably somehow make a comeback in the fourth quarter, but they'll fall just short, just like they did to Philadelphia. I am taking the Commanders on this one. I think the Lions will try to make another comeback in the fourth quarter, but unfortunately, it will not be enough. Washington will squeak by with a heart attack victory after the Lions fail to make a comeback, probably just a couple points short. Moving on, we got the Indianapolis Colts going in to face the Jacksonville Jaguars. Colts, you better not let me down with this, especially since you tied with the Texans of all teams. You better not lose this game. I know the Colts have the capability of beating teams like this. They have the capability. They have the capability and the talent to absolutely destroy the Jacksonville Jaguars. But I think the Jaguars are still going to put up a big fight in this one because Indianapolis somehow likes to play down to its competition. Kind of reminds you of a certain team that I root for. But anyways, I'm going to take the Colts, and please, Colts, do not choke to Jacksonville this time. Please do not let me laugh hysterically in your face again. Moving on, we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going in to face the New Orleans Saints. I am taking the Saints. I'm sorry. Every time the Buccaneers play the Saints, it just goes horribly wrong. I mean, the first time they met up in 2020 with Tom Brady, he was throwing nonstop interceptions. He just could not get it done. And then it happened to him again. They got absolutely blown out by them the next time. And the only time they beat them was in the playoffs. That is not good when you've only beaten them once and all the other times they have beaten you. This is just screaming a Tampa Bay loss. Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to go 1-1. Somehow, Tom Brady just straight up just plays to his actual age. And it feels like that whole Buccaneers team just takes a day off whenever they play the Saints. Every time. I mean, heck, last year, Tom Brady broke his freaking tablet because he was losing to them. But yeah, I am going to take the Saints, and let's just hope that Tom Brady doesn't break a tablet this time. Because the last time they met up, it wasn't pretty. Anyways, I am going to take the Saints with this one. I think the Buccaneers will still try to put up a fight, but I think somehow they're going to screw it up. Saints will take this one at home. All right, moving on, we got the Carolina Panthers going in to face the New York Giants. Now, this game I was going to go back and forth because the Giants actually looked pretty good against the Titans. And the Panthers lost to the Browns. So I was thinking this game could be a toss-up. And it looks like I am going to take the Panthers here. I think this game can go either way, but, you know, I just said, screw it. I'm just going to match the helmets together. And the Panthers ended up winning that battle, so I'm taking the Panthers. Helmets, I am very well trusting you in this. Please do not let me down. All right, this is it. Moving on, we have our game. My Seattle Seahawks going in to face the San Francisco 49ers. Now, after how well the Seahawks played, I can definitely tell you this game could go either way. Plus, the 49ers lost to the freaking Bears. So you know we have a chance. And I was kind of going back and forth with this game, so I couldn't decide, so I just smashed the helmets together, and it looks like Seattle won, so I am going to take the Seahawks with this one. This wasn't my own decision, I swear. I am not biased. I smashed the helmets together. I swear I did that. I don't just pick the Seahawks every time. I am realistic with my predictions. We can win this game. This game can go either way. It's a coin flip. And if the Seahawks do win, it will be in typical Seahawks heart attack fashion. So I am taking the Seahawks to just barely squeak away with this win, and we will be 2-0 and still at the top of the division. Anyways, we got the Atlanta Falcons going into face the Los Angeles Rams. Oh God, Atlanta, you are not prepared for what you're about to experience. You are about to get your absolute butts handed to you. The Los Angeles Rams are just going to straight up slap and cook the Atlanta Falcons like they're Kentucky Fried Chicken. The Rams are mad that they lost to the Bills. They have to be super mad. Marcus Mariota, you are not ready for this Rams defense. Like, prepare yourselves, Atlanta. It's going to be a long day of the Rams just absolutely cooking you time after time. This is going to be an absolute blowout. I don't even know what the score is going to be. I don't know. It might be 33-0. Okay, maybe the Falcons do put up a couple points. Like maybe 33-7 or 10. That's just about as much points to see the Falcons scoring. I mean, the only guy they really have on there is Kyle Pitts, and that's pretty much it. I really can't think of anyone else they have to go up against the Rams. Well, the Rams offense, of course, they got Matthew Stafford. They got Cooper Kupp, who is definitely better. And not to mention on defense, they got Jalen Ramsey. They got freaking Bobby Wagner, who was on our team. And let me tell you, he is very good. And they have freaking Aaron Donald. Oh, boy, Marcus Mariota. Get ready to get sacked a few times by that guy. But anyways, I'm taking the Rams in this absolute blowout. Rams are just going to absolutely destroy the Atlanta Falcons. All right, moving on. Next game, we have the Houston Texans going in to face the Denver Broncos. Russell Wilson last week visited his old home, and now he's heading to his new home in Denver. His first ever home game in Denver. And I'm going to say it's going to be a win. This is the Houston Texans they're going up against. They cannot screw this up. All I can say is, Denver, don't try to do another 64-yard field goal because your kicker is not Justin Tucker. Justin Tucker is the only guy that can make a field goal that long, and we all know it. But Justin Tucker is easily the GOAT of kickers in the NFL. But anyways, I think Russell Wilson will get his first win as a Denver Bronco and will beat the Houston Texans. All right, moving on. Next game, we got the Cincinnati Bengals going in to face the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys are going to get their absolute butts handed to them. No, scratch that. They are going to get their butts absolutely cut off with a sharp knife. You do not have Dak Prescott anymore. And you don't even have Michael Gallup. All you have is CeeDee Lamb to throw to. And sure, you have Dalton Schultz. You have Ezekiel Elliott. You have Tony Pollard. But still, you have freaking Cooper Rush as your starter. And who do the Bengals have, you might ask? Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Joe Mixon. The defense is also pretty all right. Oh my goodness, Cowboys, you are going to get destroyed. You are about to experience what I had to go through when Russell Wilson was injured. I had to trust in Geno Smith. Now you might trust in Cooper Rush. But guess what? Everything you're feeling is false hope. It is not true hope. You do not have any hope. It is hopeless for you guys. It is going to be 2020 all over again when Dak Prescott got injured. When you had Andy Dalton and Ben freaking DiNucci. This game is going to go horribly wrong for the Cowboys. They are probably just going to get absolutely destroyed. They are going to get stabbed. They are going to just... I don't even know anymore. Bengals are going to win an absolute blowout. They might even shut out the Dallas Cowboys. I don't even know. I don't even care. Moving on, Bengals win in a blowout. Moving on, we got the Arizona Cardinals going in to face the Las Vegas Raiders. I'm taking the Raiders. I think the Cardinals will try to put up a fight, but after they got absolutely destroyed by the Chiefs, I don't think they're going to beat the Raiders, but I think they will put up a fight. Anyways, I do have the Raiders winning, and they will bounce back after a loss to the Chargers. And now, here we go. This is the Sunday night game. We have the Bears going in to face the Packers in the frozen tundra of Lambeau Field. You know I'm picking the Packers. I know the Packers lost to the Vikings, and they lost to them bad. But you know, I think that's just the trend with the Packers in week 1. They got absolutely destroyed by the Saints, and look what happened to the Saints. They really didn't go anywhere. The Packers still ended up being one of the best teams in the NFC, and they still made the playoffs. This could happen this year as well. They have one bad week 1 game, and then they'll bounce back for the rest of the year. If they don't beat the Bears this week, it'll be pretty safe to say that the Packers are straight up cooked. But, you know, Aaron Rodgers, he said that he absolutely owns the Bears and that he still owns them. And honestly, I think Aaron Rodgers will still continue to own the Bears and the Packers will win. All right, here we go. These are our final two games. We have a Monday night doubleheader this week. First game of two, we have the Titans going in to face the Bills. Now the Titans lost to the Giants, and the Bills beat the Rams. I honestly think the Bills are going to be on a roll this year. I'm taking the Bills to win this. I know the Bills lost to the Titans the last time they played, but I think the Bills are the better team here. The Titans will still try to put up a fight, and the Titans do have Derrick Henry, so you know, they are good there, but I think Tannehill is going to make some mistakes. I think the defense is going to screw up a few times, and Josh Allen is just going to let that ball fly. It's going to be a tough game, but the Bills will pull it out in the end. And here we go. This is our final game for predictions. Today, we have the Minnesota Vikings going in to face the Philadelphia Eagles. This is the second and final game of the Monday night doubleheader. This game's a toss-up. It could go either way. It really can. But I am going to say the Vikings will win this game. The Vikings looked really good last week, and I think they're going to continue to look good. The Eagles also looked pretty good. But, you know, Jalen Hurts, I have been hearing that he kind of wasn't that accurate on his throws. I mean, he was good on the deep balls, but on the other plays, he really wasn't that great. But the Vikings definitely look good this year, and I think they're going to go 2-0, and the Eagles will go 1-1. It's going to be a close game. I think this game can go either way, but I am taking the Vikings to win this one. And, well, guys, there you have it. There are my Week 2 predictions for the NFL season. Let's see how many I get right and how many I get wrong. Do you agree or disagree with some of my predictions? Let me know down in the comments below. And also, we'll see how well we do against the 49ers. Again, I think it'll be a toss-up, but I did pick us to win, so we'll just see how that plays out. But anyways, yeah, that's going to do it. So, yeah, I really have nothing else to say. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!